Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Brevet.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Dirty, rotten scoundrels. Furniture words. Arachnids. Belgium, Belarus, or Belize. Celebrities. And British poetry. Player 1, you're in command of the board as we continue right now. This host of American Idol was born in Atlanta in 1974. Let's hear it, Player 1. Right you are. Player 1, back to you for our next. This Brit signed on to play for the LA Galaxy soccer team in 2007. It's Player 1. Yes. Player 1, here's Kelly to start us off.
Borat portrayer Sacha Baron Cohen studied history at this British university, named for a river crossing.
Yes, Player 1. Hey, you're right. Select again. Before he was James Bond, he was Alex West in Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Okay, Player 1. You are correct. Select again. She was nominated for a 2011 Teen Choice Award for her role as Adam Sandler's assistant in Just Go With It. Let's hear it, Player 1. Correct. You again, Player 1. This large, hairy type of spider takes its name from an Italian town. Yes, Player 1. Correct. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. Texas cattle fever is one of many diseases transmitted by the bite of this type of blood-sucking arachnid. Yes, Player 1. Good. Player 1, choose again. At least 2 types of poison are known to be injected by its tail stinger, hemotoxin and neurotoxin. Player 1? That's correct. You again, Player 1. Also known as the Harvest Man, this spindly arachnid differs from spiders in that it has only a single body segment. Here's the correct response. The daddy longlegs. You again, Player 1. Arachnids are a major class of this phylum that includes insects and crustaceans. Here's the correct response. Arthropoda. Select again. Something up for debate is on it. Someone who's had a few too many drinks can end up under it. Let's hear it, player one. That is correct. Player one, choose again. In 1965, members of this included Robert McNamara and Stuart Udall. Okay, player one. That's correct. Player one, stretch out in this garden area in which plants are grown, or perhaps here at the bottom of a lake. Yes, player one. Good. Please pick again, player one. This empire began around 1300 and lasted until 1922. Let's hear it, player one. Yes. Player one, to phrase your words in a specific way. It's player one. No, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. To couch. Player one, choose again. A ballad ends, "They'll bury them side by side. To few it'll be grief, to the law a relief, but it's death for them." Yes, player three?
Aww.
That's incorrect. Any other takers? Here's the response we were looking for. Bonnie and Clyde. Player one, choose again. Some say Arizona Donnie Clark was just overprotective, but she's infamously known by this name. Okay, player two. You got it. Player two, start us. This woman with a reputation as a hard-drinking, foul-mouthed ruffian claimed she married Wild Bill Hickok. It's player one. Right. Player one, you start. This company helped track down Black Bart, the bandit who'd robbed its stagecoaches about 27 times. Let's hear it, player one. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player three. Hey, you're right. Player three, start us. Number one of these by Shakespeare, "From fairest creatures we desire increase," urges a handsome man to have kids. It's player two. Yes. Player two, make a selection, please, as we continue. Lord Byron was a major influence on this later poet lord who wrote 1842's The Lord of Burleigh. Player one. Right you are. Player 1. Blake asked, little this, who made thee? Gave thee clothing of delight, softest clothing, woolly, bright. Yes, Player 3. That's correct. Hey, you're on the plus side. Player 3, you start us off. Leaving his girl for his duty, Lovelace wrote, I could not love thee, dear, so much loved I not this more. The correct response is honor. You get to pick again, Player 3. Answer, the Daily Double. Player 3, you're in last place, so let's see if you can decide on your wager, Player 3. The clue. This British poet got romantic about La Belle Dame sans merci. Worked out for you. You're now in second. You again, Player 3. Harry Longbaugh got this nickname after serving time in a Wyoming prison for horse theft. It's Player 1. Nope. Anyone else? Yes, Player 2. Good for you. Player 2, you're in command of the board as we continue, right? The largest in area. Player 1. Yep. Where do we begin, Player 1? The farthest south. It's Player 1. Yes. We return to you, the most populous. Let's hear it, Player 1. That is correct. Player 1, it's landlocked. Player 1. No, that's not right. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, Player 3. No. Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 2. Hey, you're right. And now the $1,000 clue. It's part of the British Commonwealth of Nations. Here's the correct response. Belize. Player 3, you're going first in Double Jeopardy, and we'll start that round right after this break. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. SNL actors in the movies. Let's go to Suriname. Anatomy and Medicine. Death of an author. Related words. And spanning the globe. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 3, you make the next selection as she died on July 18th, 1817, after dealing with some pride and prejudice in her day. Let's hear it, Player 1. That's correct. Player 1, you're in command of the board as we continue right now. Wayne Campbell. Let's hear it, Player 1. You are correct. Axel Foley. Okay, player one. That is correct. Player one, Joliet Jake Blues. Yes, player one. Yes. Select again. MacGruber. It's player one. Right you are. Please pick again. Mrs. Primat Conehead. Yes, player one. Right. We return to you, player one. Since many of Suriname's workers come from India, this religion is practiced by almost 30%. Yes, player one. Correct. Player one, back. In a 1667 deal, the English got New York City, and these people got the territory that would become Suriname. Yes, player one. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else? Yes, player three. That is correct. Player three, make a selection, please, as we continue. A powerful presence in the country is Suralco, part of this giant metals company. Let's hear it, player one. No. Anyone else? Player two. You got it. Player two, start us. Suriname is wedged between Guyana and this dependency. Here's the correct response. French Guiana. Player two, back to you for our next selection. About half of Suriname's 439,000 people live in this capital city. We're talking about Paramaribo. We return to you, player two. It's a network of nerves like the solar one. Okay, player one. No. Sorry. Anyone else? Here's what we were looking for. A plexus. You get to pick again, player two. Nephrology is a medical specialty concerned with these organs. Here's the correct response. The kidneys. Player two, choose again. It's also called the auditory tube, and when it's blocked, an earache can result. We're talking about the eustachian tube. You again, player two. From the Greek for bad mold, it's an abnormal growth of tissue or bone. Dogs get it in their hips. The correct response is dysplasia. We return to you, player 2. Answer: one of the daily doubles. You're in second now, but with an opportunity to catch up a bit. Player 2. Answer: these 5 bones make up the palm of the hand. No, that's not right. The correct response is the metacarpal bones. Select again. A park was originally an enclosed place. This related word still means an enclosure for racehorses. It's player 1. Nope. Any other takers? Player 3? You got it. Where do we begin, player 3? Culprit, meaning the guilty party, evolved from this adjective meaning guilty. Let's hear it, player 1. Right. Player 1, start us. Haiphong, Cam Ranh, and Dong Hoi are all important cities in this country. Player 1? That is correct. Please pick again, player 1. At an altitude of 12,000 feet, this Bolivian city is the highest national capital. Here's the correct response: La Paz. Player 1, choose again. Answer: the other daily double. You are currently in the lead. What are you going to wager? All right, here's your clue. Made from fermented cabbage, radishes, red peppers, and spices, kimchi is the national dish of this land. You are still in first place, though. We're talking about Korea. Player 1, back to you for... Here's Sarah. She'll show you.
This St. Petersburg Palace is named for the first Russian empress with this name. The second one was said to be great.
Let's hear it, player 1. That is correct. We return to you, player 1. This most populous African country's main ethnic groups are the Hausa, Fulani, Igbo, and Yoruba. We're talking about Nigeria. Player 1, choose again. On September 28, 1891, he died in New York City after a whale of a life. Yes, player 1? Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, player 2. No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 3. That is correct. Player 3, you start us off. Fabricate is related to this verb that can mean to write something fraudulent, like a signature. Okay, player 1. That's correct. Player 1, use as score can mean to cut. It makes sense that it's from the same root as this word for big scissors. Yes, player 1? No. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player 2. Yes. Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue. To do this to something is to make it holy, a word from the same root. It's player 3. You got it. All right, let's get back into this. Player 3 has control. No amount of electricity could reanimate her on February 1st, 1851. It's player 1. Right. Player 1, after October 19th, 1745, he would make no more modest proposals. Let's hear it, player 1. That's not it. Any other takers? Here's the correct response. Jonathan Swift. Here's the $2,000 clue. It was this author, not the wallpaper, who went on November 30th, 1900. It's player 2. That's it. I'll see you all for Final Jeopardy in just a moment. Consider your wagers carefully as you think on this category. Sports business. Please enter your wager. The Final Jeopardy clue is as follows. In 1993, this man said, "What Phil and Nike have done is turn me into a dream." What did you say? And that correct response would add... Let's see your response. And that will set you back. And your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? This makes you our new champion, player 1, so congratulations. So long. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. I beg your pardon. On Broadway. World facts. Biblical abominations. Utopia. And salmon. Player 1, you start us off. Leviticus chapter 11 says, "Most insects that creep or fly are an abomination, but this 8th plague is kosher." Player 1? That's correct. Please pick again, Player 1. Leviticus chapter 11, verse 13 declares that this bird of prey, later a symbol of Roman legions, is an abomination. Let's hear it, Player 1. Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, Player 3? That's correct. Player 3, where do we start? Potpourri is not mentioned, but this burning perfume is an abomination according to Isaiah chapter 1, verse 13. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes, great, you're back into it now. All right, let's get back into this. Player 1. Leviticus chapter 11, verse 10 says, "All that have not fins and these in the seas shall be an abomination." Let's hear it, Player 1. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? The correct response is scales. Select again. In Genesis chapter 46, verse 34, every shepherd is an abomination unto this kingdom that was known as Kemet. Here's the correct response. Egypt. We return to you, Player 1. Gerald Ford issued 382 pardons, but the one issued to this man in 1974 is said to have cost Ford the 1976 election. Yes, Player 1? Yeah, good. You get to pick again, Player 1. Lots of peridot has been found on the island of Zeebrugge in this colorful sea off Africa. Okay, Player 1. That is correct. You're out of the hole. We return to you, Player 1. Here's Jimmy to start us off.
Built with Andrew Carnegie's gift, the Peace Palace in this Dutch city houses the International Court of Justice.
The correct response is The Hague. Player 1, choose again. 1/3 of the people in this South American country live in Montevideo. Most of its 15 million sheep don't. Here's the correct response. Uruguay. Player 1, pick again. Hordes of people know that Ulaanbaatar is this ancient Asian nation's capital. Okay, Player 2. Ooh, sorry. That's incorrect. Anyone else? It's Player 1. Yes. Player 1, back. Mount Shikara in these mountains is the highest peak in Georgia, the country, not the state. We're talking about the Caucasus. Please pick again, Player 1. Two snugly cute characters in Avenue Q aren't called the bad news these, but the bad idea these. It's player 1. Yeah, good. You again, player 1. Many of this Jonathan Larson musical's famous fans have gone backstage to add their names to a long graffiti wall. It's player 3. Right. Player 3, you're in command of the board as we continue, right? Fantasia of American Idol played the role of Celie in The Color This. Player 1? Right. Player 1, your Spring Awakening is an alt-rock musical based on an 1891 play that Frank Wedekind originally wrote in this language. Here's the correct response. German. Select again. Huey Lewis, Harry Hamlin, and George Hamilton have all been tapped to play tap-dancing lawyer Billy Flynn in this musical. Okay, player 2. Any other takers? Yes, player 1? That's correct. Player 1, pick again. Fish ladders help salmon travel upstream over these man-made obstructions. It's player 1. Nope. Anyone else? Okay, player 2. Nope. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 3. You are correct. Player 3, you're in command of the board as we continue, right? Olympic competition in 1900 included this type of swimming, judged on distance and time submerged. Yes, player 1? Right. Player 1, make us the Salgir, the Chernaya, the Alma, and the Dnieper are all rivers that flow through this country. Player 1? Right. Please pick again. It's the quality of being useful, or the useful knife used to cut drywall. Player 1? That's right. Way to go. Player 1. An adjective meaning of an elevated region, or the main type of cotton grown in the American South. Okay, player 1. Ooh, sorry. That's incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. All right, let's get back into this. Player 2 has control. Answer, it's the Daily Double. Player 2, you're in last place, so let's see if you can close. Decide on your wager, player 2. The match is coming before the main boxing match. That's right, way to go. You again, player 2. Salmon are members of the same family as the speckled or brook variety of this fish. Here's what we wanted. The trout. You again, player 2. World Book says this country leads the world in salmon fishing with more than 450,000 tons caught each year. The correct response is the United States. Player 2, you pick again, please. Weighing up to 100 pounds, this large type of salmon shares its name with a warm, dry wind. Let's hear it, player 1. Right you are. Okay, let's get back. When it gets its silvery scales and migrates to the sea for the first time, a young salmon is called this. Here's what we wanted. A smolt. Select again. In 1994, he was pardoned for leading a coup versus the president of Venezuela. By 1999, he was the president. Here's the correct response. Hugo Chavez. Player 1, back in 2001. She was pardoned for a 1974 armed bank robbery and for using a firearm during a felony. Here's what we wanted. Patty Hearst. Player 1, the Wall Street Journal wanted an immediate pardon for him after his perjury conviction in the Valerie Plame case. Here's what we were looking for. Scooter Libby. And here's the $1,000 clue. This Secretary of Defense was pardoned for his role in Iran-Contra. Here's what we were looking for. Caspar Weinberger. The selection will be yours, player 2, when we return from this break. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories. A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Player 2, make us a Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Let's hear it, player 3. Sorry. Any other takers? Yes, player 1? Yes. Player 1, start. Secretary of State Dean Rusk, both JFK and him. Here's the response we were looking for. Lyndon Johnson. Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. And you have the lead. You need to select your wager. The clue. Secretary of Education William Bennett. Secretary of State George Shultz. That puts you even further ahead. Player 1, choose again. Secretary of Labor George Shultz. Attorney General John Mitchell. Player 3? No. Anyone else? Player 1? Yes. Player 1, Secretary of the Interior James R. Garfield. Secretary of War William Howard Taft. Here's what we wanted. Theodore Roosevelt. We return to you, Player 1. Born William Claude Dukenfield, he took this last name as his stage name. Okay, Player 1. No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, Player 3. Correct. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, Player 3. Make us a dance style of brothers and Kennedy Center honorees Fayard and Harold Nicholas. It's Player 3. You are correct. Hey, you're on the plus side. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. In vaudeville, Jerry, Helen, Josephine, and George M. were the four these. Player 1. No. Anyone else? Okay, Player 3. Right. Player 3, choose again. She began a famous poem, "Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me." Okay, Player 1. Yes. Player 1, you start. Someone suddenly saying flattering things to you may just be doing this, like you'd do to bread. It's Player 1. Right.
Yeah! Woo!
You get to pick again. This condiment's name once meant the genuine article, so to cut it meant to be good enough. It's Player 1. That is correct.
Yeah! Woo!
Player 1, back. When a baseball player barely makes a catch, the way the ball and the glove look is known as this sweet treat. Let's hear it, Player 1. You are correct. Select again. It's something added, perhaps piped on, to make a good thing even better. Here's the response we were looking for. Frosting. You again, Player 1. A woman's sleeve that's full at the top and gathered at the wrist is called leg of this. Yes, Player 2. Hey, you're right. You've got some money again. All right, let's get back into this. Player 2 has control. The Mercalli scale measures the intensity of these from 1 to 12. Yes, Player 1? That is correct. Okay, let's get back. Geysers aren't common. Major centers include Yellowstone, Iceland, and this country's North Island. It's Player 1. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the response we were looking for. New Zealand. Player 1, choose. This rock can be formed by the accumulation of shells or coral, but not from citrus fruit. Let's hear it, Player 1. You are correct. Player 1, here's Kelly from our Clue Crew with the clue.
Made from minerals deposited by dripping water, these geological formations grow up from cavern floors.
Yes, Player 1? Yes. You get to pick again. A 6-mile-wide caldera or volcanic crater is a highlight of La Palma in this Spanish island group off Africa. We're talking about the Canaries. We return to you, Player 1. Heading southeast, the Yucatan Channel between Mexico and Cuba leads into this sea. Let's hear it, Player 3. Yeah, good. Where do we begin, Player 3? The Romans called it Mare Nostrum, our sea. Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. Player 1, Astrakhan, Russia is found nearest the shores of this large sea, which is really a salt lake. Player 2. Correct. Player 2, you start us off. Joseph Stalin reportedly said, "A single death is a tragedy. A million deaths is a this." It's Player 1. No, that's not right. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we wanted. A statistic. You get to pick again, Player 2. It's found on the southern end of the Suez Canal. Here's the correct response. The Red Sea. Player 2, you pick again, please. The Crimean Mountains contain prominent cliffs found on the northern coast of this sea. Here's what we wanted. The Black Sea. Player 2, you pick again, please. If I could drop dead right now, I'd be the happiest man alive is attributed to this movie mogul. Yes, Player 3? Nope. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 2. Yes. You again, Player 2. Answer. The other Daily Double. You're in second now, but with an opportunity to catch up a bit. You need to select. Here is your clue. For what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind and to melt into the sun? He wrote in the prophet. Yes. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. Rochester. Did you know that in 1953, Harry Shearer played this comic as a boy on his self-titled TV program? Let's hear it, Player 1. You got it. Player 1, you're in command. Kathy Lewis was this title character paired with Fibber McGee on a 50s TV show based on a hit radio show. Okay, player 2. No. Oh! Anyone else? We're talking about Molly. Now let's take a look at that $2,000 clue, shall we? In his holy sonnets, he wrote, "Death be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful." Here's the correct response. John Donne. I'll see you all for Final Jeopardy in just a moment. Consider your wagers carefully as you think on this category. Landmarks. So, what's your wager? Here's the clue for you. The quote, "with malice toward none," is on the wall of his Washington, D.C. memorial. What did you say? And that will lose you. What did you say? And this correct response will add how much to your score? And your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Player 1, congratulations to you. So long, everybody.